Alrighty, sure. It's James Witham, Down and Nerdy Podcast.
Sweet.
Nice to meet you.
I just love how Solomon carried himself in the series and his energy in general, but how would you describe him?
Whew. How would I describe him? I would describe him as a logical result of the decisions and sacrifices and accomplishments of the people that came before him. He's really so much a product of the history and experiences of his parents, his grandparents, and even before. I mean, I suppose we could say that about everybody, but specifically with Solomon, there's so much intertwined with his identity about his background and about his family's history and their journey that also colors so much of, as much as he tries to get away from it, literally by going to study and work in America, but also figuratively in terms of his distancing with his own background and his culture and identity. I think that element of him struggling with both of those, right? Like straddling the three worlds and cultures, that is so much of his identity, I think. And yeah, so in that sense, yeah, that's sort of who is the first of a family to suddenly have opportunity in a way that his parents or his grandparents didn't. That's sort of the question, I think, that takes Solomon through.
That is such a great way to put it, too. Quite frankly, once you see the series, you guys will understand exactly what he's talking about. Anna, for you, when we meet Naomi, I feel like she just seemed like she had a lot of confidence. She wasn't afraid to speak her mind. So when you were first kind of learning about the character, what was your favorite thing about her?
I was just really excited that I get to play someone who's from the same generation as my mother. My mom went through the same kind of thing, and it's a time when the equal employment opportunity law was just implemented in Japan, and so society was starting to open up, but people still had that image that women weren't as good. And so you see the employees go to Solomon before they go to her, who's been at the office for much longer. So I was just really happy to tell that story.
No doubt about it. Really quickly before I let you guys go, is there any way anybody's going to hit the skip intro button on this show? Because I got to tell you, there's a really fun intro that you guys get to have.
Thanks. Yeah. Will anybody press the skip button? I don't know. I hope not. I think it's a lot of fun. So I read somebody said somewhere they likened it to the Peacemaker opening title sequence.
That's exactly what I thought of when I saw it. So there it is. It wasn't me that said it, but that's what I thought of.
Yeah. I read that and I was like, I love that this writer just brought in this whole other genre of TV to relate it to ours. I think that's great, and I love that comparison.
And I think people are going to be talking about that just as much as the show, but it's an amazing show. First 3 episodes of Pachinko going to be streaming on Apple TV Plus on March the 25th. Jin Ha, Anna Sawai, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you.